Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we are going to get very nice. We're going to get very evil. We are going to finish up my Danhausen custom. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. All right, we are back, and I'm far from the first person to do a Danhausen custom, but I got this head scan in my box. I wanted to do a Danhausen custom, and two, I want some of these AEW guys in elite form because just some of the AEW figures, I like them, but the scale wise, I don't love them. So I love making all my customs in elite form. Once I have the ability, I'll do some AEW figures, but elite for me is where it's at. So I've got an interesting mix of pieces here. The head obviously is a custom head scan. This one's from Haus Fourteen. The arms are just generic arms. They do have swappable hands in right now, but they're kind of loose, so I might actually just make them the normal ones, or if I can find some double jointed arms in this skin tone with the black tape, I'll switch those out. But he's got the typical cruiserweight torso and the legs, so those are the interesting part. And you can see there is a paint job on them already. A long time ago, I made Street Profits customs, and I made them with the this black and gold attire, and it's still on my Instagram. If you go look, I have pictures of them. It was back way before we got their elites. We just had their battle pack, and since then they changed Montez Ford's skin tone, which isn't relevant to this, but he's one of the black guys that they changed the skin tone to be more accurate. And then my Angelo Dawkins formula, I think, works better. I think they made that man way too big. Anyway, so with this, I ended up just taking all of the Montez Ford legs that I used for that custom. He's got on the black or the Cena shoes, or sneakers, whatever you want to call, and I popped those onto a Cesaro lower leg. So the Cesaro lower legs are really long, so you can see here, maybe you can see, maybe not, maybe my camera's just gonna hate me. There we go. So you can see, so it's got, Danhausen wears kind of like weird little boots, so I gave him these tennis shoes, and then it's got the sculpt of Cesaro's boots up top, so I kind of sanded down the front so it didn't look like it had laces, and then it kind of looks like boots. It works enough for me. So he's got Cesaro lowers, and then to keep him in scale, he's got the small cruiserweight thighs, so your Daniel Bryans, your Neville figures, but that way he's about the height that he's supposed to be. I don't have the decals handy yet. I'm gonna have to do some painting and then get this order, and then hopefully the decals come in before I need to post this. But we've got his chest tattoos, we've got his arm tattoos, we've got his tights. This is going to be a pretty involved custom, but I'm excited because those are the fun ones, the ones where you have to put a lot into, and then your effort typically pays off when it comes out looking pretty well. And Danhausen's just a fun character, so I'm excited to have him. I'm excited to have him next to my elite hook. That'll be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna paint this head up. I'm going to paint these legs up, slap some decals on him, and we will be on our way. Here we are wrapping things up, and this might be my favorite custom I've ever done. It's so unique. Danhausen is such an odd character. He's got a bunch of tattoos. His attire is cool. The pieces I used to make him are kind of a unique formula. He is one of the few guys that is always wearing face paint now. I had a lot of fun making this custom. Again, it's a head from Haus 14, and I think that, yeah, this came in my misprint box, and honestly, I don't really see anything wrong with it. I think it looks great. You can see in here, got all the details around the head, got the brown hair, the tattoos. So the attire, sometimes his attire has the like silver on the legs below here. I kind of looking, he didn't really have that a lot in AEW so far. It's got the very nice, very evil on the back, got the teeth on the waistband, and I'll bring it in here. Let me straighten out these arms. I always have a lot of fun doing tattoos because they sit really well on the figure typically, and like it always adds so much character to the figures. Especially like this might be my favorite custom I've ever done. I think it looks so cool. So you can see here, chest tattoos, the arm tattoos, and I mean I looked at pictures and I think Curbstomp got all of them. I think they look really good. This one goes all the way around. He's got a Dr. Doom tattoo. We talked about with Hook how I thought his tattoos were just like generic and kind of corny. Danhausen's tattoos are really cool. Nothing that I look at and I'm like, yeah, I want to get that. Nothing that I feel like has a lot of meaning to Danhausen. Who knows? When you got a lot of tattoos like this, sometimes you just like getting tattoos, and there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, there's Danhausen. Let me find Hook. Put these guys next to each other. A nice pose with Hookhausen. We are getting the AEW. I said that really weird. We are getting the AEW Unrivaled or Unmatched, I don't know, whatever, Amazon 2-pack with these guys. I think Danhausen is in his ring attire in that one. I don't remember. I think that one is ring attire, and then his like Unmatched series figure or whatever is going to be in his like street, I don't know if you want to say street attire. It's just like dressed attire, his like coat or whatever. But hopefully those look pretty good. One thing with the AEW figures is that everyone, I feel like they make kind of more ripped than they are. I'm interested to see how Danhausen looks. I don't know if we've seen a physical. I think we've only seen digital renders. I think, not positive. And have we only seen digital renders of Hook too? Maybe? I don't know. Anyway, I will probably make a lot of the AEW guys that I'm into or that don't have Mattel figures. I'll probably make a lot of Mattel AEW customs just because I like how they look on my shelf. I like it kind of uniform. Obviously, I'm not going to make everyone. Like, I'm not going to go make Dark Order in Mattel Elites, most likely. But some of these guys are just too cool to not have in my collection right now. I really wanted Hook. I really wanted Danhausen. And, man, I can't get over it. I really like how this Danhausen turned out. It's pretty much perfect for me. Exactly what I was going for, exactly what I had pictured, and I'm glad that it turned out this way. That's gonna wrap things up though. I hope you enjoyed this. I had a lot of fun with both of these customs. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It's always fun talking with you guys. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy figures. Figure Dude out.